Welcome back to the July 11th, 2020 edition of Pro Wrestling Throwdown. He's Luke, the Big Dog Williams. I'm Caleb Black. Mighty Max Fury, our in-studio producer. He is not here right now. He is visiting his sick grandmother in Uganda. Hope she recovers quickly.
Well, you know that his great grandmother was actually the great grandmother of Kamala.
I did not know that.
Totally.
So
true.
they're related. That's good to know. We got royalty in the house, guys. We're talking. We're talking Smackdown. We got 2 weeks to cover. Let's get into it. The July 3rd edition of Smackdown sees Matt Riddle open the show in an interview. Would you knock it off?
Riddle,
we're keeping this one in. We're not cutting this one out this time.
I just think Mighty Max Fury with his shirt off doing this.
There's not a whole lot for him to smack.
It really isn't.
All right, so Matt Riddle opens the show with an interview. Matt Riddle, as we know, has come to SmackDown. It's a good place for him. He gets interrupted by Miz and Morrison. I'm sorry, he was doing the interview with the Miz. Mm-hmm. He gets into a diatribe with Miz and Morrison, leading to a match between Morrison and Riddle. Match was what it was. They are both very athletic. It wasn't a bad match, but it wasn't a long match, with Riddle taking the win.
I think that Riddle beating Morrison was probably the right decision.
Yeah.
However, why give something like that away like that?
That would have been a match you could have built for a couple of weeks.
At least for Extreme Rules being this close.
Yeah. That again, honestly, if you'd give them, even if you would have given it to them in the main event and given them 20 minutes,
at least the main event. Don't start
the match would have been holy shit. But, like I said, it was quick, it was concise, it got Riddle over, it did what it was supposed to do. We move on to an Intercontinental title match between Drew Gulak and AJ Styles.
Was perfect exactly the way he's
technical specialists. It was a great Intercontinental title match. AJ's just killing it defending this Intercontinental title, and he's doing it a lot on TV.
Every week. Which
is a very interesting counter to Cody Rhodes defending the TNT title every night on Dynamite.
True. Well, and it sticks within the same thing as what the Miz was doing with the Intercontinental.
Right.
Let's face it, Cody and them are doing the John Cena Open Challenge. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
But AJ Styles is actually putting the title up against people you wouldn't expect somebody to put the title up against.
Right.
And having Grand Slam matches every week.
Right. That I completely agree with. And
he's AJ.
And the guys they're having him go up against: Drew Gulak, Daniel Bryan. Eventually, Matt Riddle, which we'll get into.
Can put him on the ground as he can fly in the air.
Right, and I mean, they're having good, technical sound matches, and they're fun to watch. I would honestly watch them feature the Intercontinental title match every single night in the main event over and over and over.
Well, you have to. You have Braun Strowman as a Universal Champion who...
But he's not been on TV much.
Well, he's doing the whole gimmick with...
Bray Wyatt.
With Bray Wyatt, and it's... With Bray Wyatt and the birth of his child... and everything, hasn't been able to really cover much television.
Right,
So, but you don't want to stray from that because that's what you're building towards a pay-per-view.
Right.
So, yes,
agree.
AJ and the Intercontinental title, in my mind, Universal title, Intercontinental title.
Yeah, agreed. Totally agreed.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too. Keeping on with the SmackDown train, we have Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross interrupting the Hug and Boss Connection, which is the stupidest name for a tag team I've ever heard.
Klaus and Mouse? What?
The house, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other show.
Oh, that's the other one. Yeah, that's... what are they called?
The Boss and Hug Connection. It's a stupid name.
It doesn't even fit.
It's a stupid name. I'm not doing that. It's a stupid group.
Go back in the videos and wait. No, I don't get it. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Anyway, they interrupt, which leads to a match between Alexa Bliss and Bayley, ending in a DQ.
Wouldn't the Bayley and Boss connection work so much better? She doesn't hug people anymore.
No, it's a stupid name. It's a stupid group.
I'm going to be talking about this throughout the remainder of these videos.
The match ends in a DQ, leading into a Kofi Kingston versus Shinsuke Nakamura match, which was awesome.
Should have been for the title.
Titles.
No, should have been for the title when Kofi was champion.
Oh yeah, no, that I agree with completely. I've been critical of the Artist Connection, or what are they? I'm sorry, the Artist Collective.
Collective, yes.
As a tag team, but they're impressing me. I have to admit that I was wrong.
Cesaro has always been impressive.
Well, and so is Shinsuke, and the two of them together. While I feel they are being wasted as not singles competitors, they are developing well as a tag team.
Well, they're having to develop well because originally they were the muscle for Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn is on TV, yeah.
Being working, they've got to make their own shtick.
Yep, that I agree with.
Which I mean, they're good. I mean, the match was great.
Yeah. The first July 3rd broadcast ends with a ridiculous segment again between Sheamus and Jeff Hardy. I'm over the Jeff Hardy and I'm over the Sheamus storyline.
Is that the one with the bartender?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. So we're not going to talk about it anymore, and we're going to jump right to July 10th.
Which starts with
Jeff Hardy
thing, yeah.
The Miz comes out once again, makes an illustration about Hardy's past, blah, 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 leads to a match.
It tells him that Sheamus wants to challenge him to a bar fight for Extreme Rules, which, of course, he accepts because Vince McMahon runs things. It's going to be good shit.
It's good shit, pal.
The two enemies, Sheamus and your demons.
I can't.
Forget
Since you said that to me today, I can't unhear it.
No, you can't.
I can't unsee it. It's just a stupid...
Because that's how it was pitched. And, of course, Jeff's just like, yeah, boss, whatever you want to do.
Stupid idea. But this entire show is full of stupid ideas. The next one, however, ain't one. It's Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross against the Boss and Hug Connection. It's a stupid name. For the women's tag team titles with Bayley and Banks winning. But it was a good women's tag match.
Anything that has Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross in it.
I didn't think that I would like Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss paired together as much as I do, but I'll be damned. It is fun to watch
big
Nikki
fan
Cross.
of watching Nikki Cross.
She is hilarious in Alexa Bliss. It's almost like Nikki's the obvious comedy part and Alexa's the buffer.
Oh, you're talking about the comedy and the wrestling stuff. I just think it's fun to watch them from across the dark room.
All right.
What?
Simmer down.
Anyway,
take a cold shower.
Nikki Cross trying to get on commentary a couple weeks ago while Michael Cole was trying to talk, and she's slapping and patting him on the head.
So funny.
Fantastic.
She's hilarious to watch. And Alexa Bliss is not too overly serious as her buffer. And
she's got to be careful, though. You get yourself over with the fans, and Vince will end it.
He'll fire you. Then we lead into another stupid Bruce Pritchard idea.
Is this what I think you're going to talk about?
Yeah.
Skip it.
All right, we're not even talking about it. The stupid segment happens, and then we lead into a match that ruled a no contest between Lacey Evans and Naomi because the other two people that were involved in the segment before, Naomi and Tamina, decided to interrupt. Now, here's the rub. Lacey Evans can wrestle.
Yes.
Naomi can wrestle.
Yes.
Tamina can wrestle.
Tamina can wrestle her ass off.
Who's the other one? Who am I missing?
There was only three. There's only three in the contest.
No, there's one more. It was Dana Brooke.
Oh, yeah, Dana. Yeah, how could I forget Dana Brooke?
Dana Brooke can also wrestle. They have
to be fair, the companies forgot her from last year.
Solid women's wrestlers doing a stupid gimmick and having a match that doesn't matter afterward.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wasting the valuable asset that especially Lacey Evans is.
Well, not only that, I mean, you have Jeff Hardy and his alcohol addiction that they think is in the forefront of everything.
Wrestling is supposed to be a soap opera. This is a soap opera about the soap opera of wrestling. That's what it's become.
Yep.
It's like, eventually, we're not even going to have matches anymore, and it's all just going to be segments and talking like a TV show.
It's kind of like being okey-doked.
Being okey-doked. I mean, Keith Lee just okey-doked right.
Good stuff, man. What was that, Max? Oh, here.
Oh, no. He's with his grandmother in Uganda. The main event of the match features the Artist Collective and the New Day for the tag titles. Was a great match. Unfortunately, it ended in a double DQ. Because you can't have definitive finishes.
Yes, but at the end after the DQ with the breakdown, and then with Shinsuke and Cesaro putting the New Day through the table, it sets up for a tables match at Extreme Rules, and it also gives that fire kind of thing that gives them their identity.
Now that I agree with. And again, I'm really loving the Artist Collective and the New Day.
Yes.
So it's a great series.
Anybody you put up against the New Day tag-wise, or the Usos for that matter,
it's interesting to me with all of the stupid ideas that Pritchard has, especially watching the bullshit between the Profits and the Vikings for the last month and a half, that we're getting genuinely good tag team matches on Friday nights. Out of Kofi Kingston, out of Big E, out of Shinsuke, and out of Cesaro. Also out of Jimmy and Jey Uso. The tag team division is strong, and if you utilize them the right way, they won't all leave when their contracts come due.
Correct.
Nonsense. Tell us what you thought about the July 3rd and July 10th edition of Smackdown by leaving us a comment down below, by sending us an email at prowrestlingthrowdown@gmail.com, by liking us on Facebook at facebook.com/prowrestlingthrowdown. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned because we are talking... What are we talking, Luke?
I believe that would be the Great American Bash.
The Great American Bash!